Welcome to day 3 of the 2026 TireRack.com One Lap of America. You find us here today at the beautiful Hallett Motor Racing Circuit here in Jennings, Oklahoma. After a super long trip last night, we are happy to be here today. As you can see, it's pretty windy, the skies are sunny, and the temperature's pretty hot, which is certainly going to affect the cars today. After we're done here, we're going to pack up and head to Deer Trail, Colorado for High Plains Raceway tomorrow. Weather's certainly going to be a factor then, so make sure you follow along. But in the meantime, enjoy all the coverage and the stories and the interviews and much more from today. See you on the road.
So we're here at Hallett Motor Raceway, and today is day 3 of the 2026 One Lap of America. We wanted to talk to Steve and Tom because, A, you guys were awesome on the skid pad, which, these cars can be a complete handful in any conditions, let alone wet. And that was impressive to see what happened on the skid pad. I was real excited. And then yesterday, you guys laid down some awesome times. So you're sitting 3rd overall. What do you guys? How you feeling?
Well, we're feeling very lucky. Very, very lucky, because we're, as Tom would say, we're punching above our weight right now.
Yeah, we brought definitely a bit of a knife to a gunfight this year. Steve and I have some history with some Vipers on one lap, but they were much more heavily developed. We're just having fun this year. But Steve was an absolute master at the skid pad, and I think a bit of a misnomer is that the Vipers are a handful. In fact, they handle like a dream. The Gen 1 cars were pretty hairy, but these Gen 4s and 5s are awesome. So, we don't have the horsepower as some of the big Corvettes, but this will be a big test today to see where we probably stack up for the rest of the week.
Yeah, so who's doing the driving today?
Tom is doing the driving today.
It's my first time at Hallett.
Okay, that was my next question.
Never seen the circuit until I just walked it this morning, so I definitely had some expletive moments as I walked around it. It looks like a fantastic circuit, but the big test will be just trying to extract more right foot than left foot around here.
Yeah, I think that's going to be exactly it. This track is fun. I've only driven it a few times. It's a lot of fun, and it's got places that will try to lure you in, and next you go, uh-oh.
That's called, the corner is known as the bitch.
And I will be live streaming from, as I now call it, my ex-wife. I will be live streaming from there today. So we're really looking forward to seeing you guys out there. We're excited to see you guys back together. This beast back on track again for the 2nd year in a row. And we wish you guys a ton of luck. Be safe.
We're having fun.
Yeah, and we'll be talking to you as the event goes on this week, and hopefully to see. And we're glad that you're up there P3 overall.
And P1 yesterday morning, so we'll take that for the rest of the week.
That's right. Hey,
it's a picture to mount on the wall.
All right, guys, we really appreciate your time. All right, good luck, and get to studying, boss.
Yeah, back to work, back to school.
Good morning, Mark here with
Phil Wers.
Carrie Wers.
In the awesome number 25 M2 with, I think, probably every Bimmer World part on it.
It's got a good bit of the catalog thrown at it. our aero, the MCS 3-ways, Alcon brakes, our wheels, a good healthy amount of things.
Awesome. So, is this your first time doing the one lap?
It is both of our first time doing one lap, and this is an interesting format and definitely an adventure so far.
Yeah, I was curious how you like it. Obviously you're no stranger to driving on track. That was very apparent, especially yesterday. This thing was hauling. It looked great going. I was live streaming from the bus stop. Thing looked awesome coming through there. You were looking good, and so it was obviously you're no stranger to the track. But I was curious how you're liking all these long transits and how the track car is behaving in real world.
No stranger to the track, but a stranger to all of these tracks. We've never done any of these tracks before, so we're figuring that out a little bit. But yeah, the transits are actually going super okay. We've been a little concerned about the splitter, trying to dodge potholes and watch the bridge seams, but realistically, that's kind of our only concern, and everything's been pretty good. It's fairly mild on the street, noise-wise. It's a little obnoxious, but it's actually been really nice.
So how are you liking the transits? Are you going to do any driving, or you're co-piloting?
Not this time. I'm just co-piloting this time. But it hasn't been too bad so far. Last night was a little bit longer, so I feel like we got to get our sleep rotation dialed in a little bit.
Yep.
A little bit better, but
yeah, that's one of the biggest things is trying to get a little sleep in the transits. And that's what people don't get. And I was talking about yesterday is you can have a car that is phenomenal on track, but then you have a 700-mile transit like we had yesterday, and when you get there and you don't have any sleep, and then the next day at the track you're tired, and as everyone knows, if you're tired on track, you're not as sharp. And so as the week goes on, that just gets worse and worse. But luckily, yesterday was our longest transit. Yep. So at least you got that one out of the way, and maybe you can catch a nap during the afternoon. But we were talking off camera where you said you weren't even sure you were going to be here. You had an issue with the engine 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, we were shaking the car down at VIR 2 weeks ago, and Sunday, so I guess, 15 days ago, the engine let go that morning. We were testing some things out, and we don't know exactly what the root cause was yet, but we had the car pretty turned up, but found an engine, picked it up the Wednesday the next week, and the shop was out of the office, or out of the shop, because they were at a COTA race, so I had to figure out how to put one of these engines in. So that was a challenge. Leaned on a few other friends to come help out, and we were able to get it done, get it dynoed the Monday before we headed out here. And yeah, we weren't even sure we were going to have a wrap on this thing.
Dash to get here, and it kind of felt like so many steps just to get here, and then we were like, okay, we got now a week long of all these events. So
yeah, it was the adventure before the adventure. We were already tired before we got here.
I can imagine that's a lot of thrashing. It's not like swapping an engine out in an old 1970 Camaro where it's 2 hours out, it's out, 2 hours back in, and you're on your way. These are a little tight. There's a whole lot of things going on. There's at least 7 radiators.
There's a ton. And to add complexity to it, the shop was there one day, and they were able to pull the engine for me. But then I picked up an engine, and I don't know if you've ever put together a puzzle piece like that you have not taken it out. That was a challenge. And I could probably do it in half the time now, but it was a lot of like, okay, where's this go? Oh, now I got to backtrack because I had to put that on first. And
yeah, that's always great when you're picking up someone else's stuff. But we're really glad you're here. You're putting on a great show. The car looks awesome. You guys are doing a great job. You're 5th right now, tied for 5th overall, which is huge. And it's funny because I feel like I may have started a trend because for a couple of years I was running my M4, but mine was stone stock. And then now I look around, I'm like, hey, people are starting to bring M cars out again.
Yeah.
So it's great to see, and quite frankly, I'm glad I'm not running this year because you guys are going to beat the pants off me. So this is great, but I'm really glad you guys made it. You're doing an awesome job, and we can't wait to see how well you do today and the rest of the event.
Welcome.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Have fun. Be safe.
thanks.
All right, hello everybody. Welcome to the 2026 One Lap of America. We're here at Hastings?
Yeah, Hastings.
Hastings.
No.
Hallett. Hastings is tomorrow.
Hastings is Wednesday.
Next Wednesday. See?
High Plains is tomorrow.
High Plains is tomorrow. See, look at that. We are only a few days in. We're already confused on where we are, but that's nothing new. But no, we're here talking with the driver of the GR86. So how's the car feeling? And give us your name.
Hi, I'm Dave Shilley. I'll be driving this afternoon. I have not actually driven this car here this morning.
Okay.
So I can't tell you that. We had our driver, but I will be driving this today. I have no idea how it feels around here because I haven't been here either.
Okay.
In this car, and I've only driven this car at 2 other track events. So we'll see, but hopefully we've got its issues sorted for handling. But
all right. Well, the car in the other events seems pretty quick. And so what all's been done to the car?
Well, it's basically power-wise, it's just bolt-ons, header, full catback exhaust. It's got a GR intake.
Okay.
And it's got a CSG tune. When we run E85 with our CSG tune, with our Ecotech. And then as far as suspension goes, we run a full set of single adjustable coilovers. And then aftermarket sway bar front and rear. Rear is full stiff, front's full soft, because that's the way it goes. And we have our own custom splitter on the car. And then we run a Veris rear aero package. We have a Veris wing and a Veris diffuser on the back.
Awesome. Well, the car's looking great out there. I love it because I have the Subaru version.
Yes.
So I have the Subaru TS that I've just started to kind of pretty much do the exact same things with the exception of I've not added aero yet. So I love watching the car go around and kind of, quite frankly, hang with some of the significantly higher horsepower cars. So it just shows how well this car's handling, how well it's being driven.
Yeah, this is an extremely fun car to drive, and it is really fun to have not a lot of horsepower and beat up on some of the Corvettes.
That's my favorite thing. So I have an M4 as well that I drive, and I have more miles per dollar in my little guy than I do, as I call him, Zippy. I have, in Zippy, out flogging that on the track that I do the bigger cars. So it'll be great to see you out there this afternoon. Good luck and be safe.
All right, thank you very much.
The track is fantastic, very technical track. Been here a few other times driving this track, did better this time. First time driving our Corvette. Being a woman here, you get all the support in the world by all the guy drivers. They have your back completely. My 5th year doing this with my husband, and biggest thing is don't kill each other on the transit drives.
What do you want? Jesus Christ, leave me alone. Go away. Don't you have a job?